Hi everyone, Coyote Montana here, and I've got a DVD to unbox, and I'm really happy that I got this. This is the Wayans Brothers, the complete series. It's one of the classic comedy shows that came in the 1990s, just like The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Friends, and any other shows that came in the 90s, of course. Now, a certain someone told me that he actually saw this show when he was young, back in the 90s, before I was born. But here's something that's very interesting. You see, my dad told me that the Wayans brothers made their very first appearance on a classic show that came in 1990 from 2020 Fox called Living in Color, and that was the Wayans brothers' very first appearance ever before they had their own show, of course. So I got this DVD at Walmart, of course, because since I want to see this show, because, you know, some 90s shows are pretty good too, but mostly the older ones from back then are the big classics. I mean, this show is a classic too, of course. Everything in the certain parts are classics. Classic 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And even early 2000s can be classics too. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so I got this at Walmart when me and my parents were actually getting through with the pictures, of course, because, well, me and my mom are actually planning to head up to New Hampshire to see Auntie Wanda because again, we're packing up everything, and we have to pack up the pictures and everything, and we're actually going to bring some pictures that actually had Auntie Wanda and some others, because, you know, it'll belong to hers, because since the ones that actually has me in it with my grandmother, you know what I mean. But yeah, so here's the front cover of this. Looks really nice. And here's the spine. Nice. There's Warner Brothers. And here's the back. Humor is genetic. Yep, the Wayans brothers are here to prove that comedy runs in the family. But that might be the only thing these two siblings have in common. Sean Wayans, is the older. This is my brother who runs his newsstand while chasing every woman who catches an eye on him. Marlon Wayans, is the Sansy's free spirit younger brother. When he's not researching Sean into his money-making schemes, he's busting tables for their dad, John Witherspoon, at Pop's joint. The hysterical banter combined with hilarious physical comedy and the weekly Wayans high energy, high jinks guarantees laughter in every episode, of course. So yeah, so the show actually ran for 5 seasons, and Warner Brothers have actually released all 5 seasons of this on DVD, and now they release this. Now let's get this open. Now I believe it's actually in a case like this, which I've seen before, of course. Now let's get this open, and there's actually a tear on the bottom. I was thinking about using the blade, but since there's already a tear, guess I'll just open it like this, so I can be able to get the whole thing open. Just gotta let it take time. There we go. There we go. Alright, here we go. Okay. Now, by the looks of it, oh, that was one of the blown plastics. It's in one of these cases, of course, like the ones that I have. And this one can be seen to be getting in somehow. There. It's just a bit tricky just to get it in and out, of course. So, let's go through it with them and see how many discs are in total on this. It's one of those stacked disc things. So first off, we got Season 1, Disc 1, disc 2. And get these out. We got season 2, disc 1, and disc 2. Nice. And here we got is an episode list here. Nice. Of course. So, I believe that's a total of 4 on this side. Yep, so that's 4 discs on this side. And then, okay, so there's season 2, disc 3, and then season 3, disc 1. Didn't have to pop that out. And then disc 2 of season 3, and yep, disc 2 of season 3, and disc number 3 of the 3rd season. So I believe that's a total of 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 so far. And then next up we got season 4, disc 1, and disc number 2. And disc 3, of course. And so that's 3 discs of the 4th season. And now we got season 5, disc 1, disc 2, and 3. And let me pop these out. And there's the episode lists. The episode list. And that's about it. Yeah, so, and I believe my guess that these could be like the reprinted discs, of course. If anyone have actually got this. If any of you actually got this, and if any of you actually know that these are have the same endings and stuff, let me know in the comments below. If they're not, then that's fine. Alright, so I believe this is a total of 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 discs in a case like this. Not bad. At least it's not that much. But the thing is, it would have been better if it would have been in an actual case. It would have been better if they would have been in a case that would have been like, hang on, let me grab one of them as an example. I actually have one upstairs. It would have been like an example like these two here, He-Man and She-Ra. Well, let me put this back in the slip, of course. So it would have been like these two as an example, He-Man and She-Ra, because for He-Man and the Masters of the Universe DVD here, this DVD has a total of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, and that one has 12 because the bonus discs, but it would have been, that's how it would have actually been, of course. Same thing, of course, because if they would have actually make this into this with the flippers, of course, then it would have been a lot easier. And let me show you the same thing with She-Ra, because this one actually has the 12 discs, of course, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Yeah, so it would have been great if they would actually do complete series sets, if in a case like this, including with a reissue, of course. I would say that I would rebuy this again, but in a nice neat packaging like this. is, of course. But yeah, so I know it's only 14 discs in a case like this, but it would have been better if they would just put it in a case like this, because this one's a lot nice and neat. I mean, yeah, but probably I'll talk more. I'll actually talk more about the packagings of these some other time, once I get on with one with a Cartoon Network show, and probably once I get SpongeBob SquarePants The Best 300 Episodes Ever DVD, of course. I'll probably talk more about this case. But overall, I'm glad I got this, and I'll probably grab another classic comedy show that's from the 90s, and I'll be getting it at Walmart again, too. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send some comments, and hit the bell button for brand new videos, and I'll see you next time. Sorry about that. Peace out, everyone. Bye.